Hi everyone, welcome to this video. Today we'll be unboxing the moyu meilong square one. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just bought this cube with my own money. Alright, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so this is what the box looks like. Alright, let's open it. Alright, so we got a cube stand, we got a pen flip with some cases. I think this might be a tutorial on how to solve the square one. And then we have the cube. Alright, so first turns. Alright, there's a pretty sandy feel. Alright, it turns and it's pretty sandy. I might have to loop this, but in the future I definitely have to loop this because it's really sandy, has a really sandy feel, but I'm not gonna do that in this video. So yeah, it turns pretty nice. So first thing I have to say about this cube, it's out of the box, really sandy, but basically that's on a lot of cubes that they're pretty sandy feel out of the box. I think it has a pretty nice color scheme. I actually like the pretty light red. I actually pretty like that. Alright, so I cannot solve a square one. I just bought it. So basically it can turn like this. But I basically don't want to scramble it up because I don't know how to solve it. So first things I want to say about this cube is that it's pretty, let's say, not too tight, but I might want to get it a little looser than it is. I want to definitely put loop in this because it's really sandy. I already said that. And basically what I want to do is just make a better cube. But basically I think this is a pretty good cube for beginners. Well, then I'm also talking about myself because I'm also a beginner in square one. So basically this square one, yeah, it's pretty nice to have a square one, but basically it's just a normal square one. So I've never turned a square one. This is basically my first turns on a square one. So basically, should you get this cube? Yes, I think if you want to get your first square one, you could get this as your first cube. And basically, I'm doing 3x3 finger tricks. I don't know if that's good on square one, but you see. So basically, if someone can teach me how to, I will definitely learn this, but if someone has some tips about how to set this cube up and how it works, definitely leave that in the comments. Alright, so firstly, it corner cuts pretty well, but corner cutting isn't really a thing in square one, I think, because like corner cutting, like having a cube in a corner cutting position is an actual move, so I don't think you can say something about corner cutting. Well, it turns pretty well, to be honest. It turns pretty well, and yeah, that's kind of the thing. But I think the cube is pretty tight out of the box, so you might want to loosen it. If you want a stable puzzle that will not break, then you could put it in this setting because it's pretty nice in this setting. And yeah, basically if you look between the pieces, you can see it's pretty flat inside, which is a good thing. Why? Because it makes just the piece design a lot smoother, and it's just make it a better cube, because if you're with a smoother turning, that's just better. So basically I pretty much really like this cube. It's my first ever square one. It turns pretty well, and look, I know some things about square one, as like that you can like turn it and that there are moves you don't have on the 3x3, but I don't know how to solve it. So basically I'll show you one case I know. Basically it's the case where you have like the whole cube solved, but this large middle piece is not aligned. You just do R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U2. That's pretty easy. So yeah, I know how to solve that, but that's not a lot. So basically this is pretty nice cube. So if you want to get this, you can pretty much get it anywhere. But alright, now when you should buy this, when you want to get a really good starting cube, I think this is still a good option because you can set it up and it's not that expensive, and it's good because you don't need a very good square one in the beginning if you're just learning. You can just get a normal square one. So I think then this is pretty good. Alright, I hope you like this review, and see you in the next